And we are live. Hello, my name is Cindy, and this is my morning car chat. And I'm a teacher. I'm on my way to school. I live in New Hampshire, and part of the reason I started this morning car chat, is to show the weather. And so the weather here in New Hampshire is 35 degrees, and we got a little dusting of snow last night. Just a little dusting, just enough to, tell us it's winter. And it's the Monday before Thanksgiving, so everybody's kind of getting ready for Thanksgiving, making their plans. I bought a turkey, even though we're going to my daughter's house for Thanksgiving. She's an amazing cook, but I like to have my own turkey so that I can, make turkey sandwiches and stuff like that. So I'll probably cook that tomorrow, I'm thinking, or Wednesday. I'm not sure. So how are you guys? Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming to my car chat. It's been a while. This morning I'm alone in the car because my son is actually going to visit his sister in Georgia, and to visit other family members there as well. So that's kind of sad, but it is what it is, right? So I'm here in New Hampshire, and I'm going to celebrate Thanksgiving with my daughter. She has 5 kids, and we're also bringing my mom. My husband and I are bringing my mother with us, and I heard, my daughter's birthday is today. My daughter, my 5th child, and her daughter, I ordered her a gift on Amazon, so she should be getting that. And she actually lives close by, and I haven't seen her for Thanksgiving in a few years, but she's coming this year, so I'm really excited about that. And so it's hard with a big family because everybody is kind of, spreads out sometimes. But we are planning a large family gathering this summer in July, so that's really fun. So we're all kind of like, we reserved a place, and we're going to be meeting up there in July. So we're paying on that already and making plans for that. So the world will stop for that 1 week, and I hope that week lasts a long time, because I'm really looking forward to it. Everybody's planning on coming, and we're all going to stay together. So I am in New Hampshire, and we got a little dusting of snow last night. It actually doesn't feel that cold, to be honest with you. I walked out, I thought it was going to be bluster. Reconnecting. Okay. So yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Hopefully we reconnected okay. It said reconnecting. I had 15 people. Now it's down to 5. Oh, bummer. All right. Thank you for the thumbs up. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys have lots of things to be thankful for. I'm thankful for my job at the school. I love teaching. I'm teaching a math teacher. Math videos on my channel if you're interested in learning algebra. I am going to be opening up another channel called Can Do Math Tutoring. So I'm going to put my math videos on that channel so that they're not mixed up with my car chats and stuff. So check it out. I'm going to be making some videos and to help people that are, learning algebra. And I have some math students, if they miss a day, I can just send them a video. Isn't that so awesome? So you can just, imagine when you were a kid. I'm assuming you're, an adult, and you were homesick and you were so glad to not have to go to school, and your math teacher sends you a math video. I mean, I understand it's not the kid's favorite thing, but how else are you going to stay caught up, It's hard to catch kids up when they miss time from the class. And so now we have resources. I can either find someone else that made a video, or I can make my own video. And the reason I want to make my own videos is because I teach, math is kind of, it's absolute, but then again, there are different terms people use. There are certain things people start with algebra. I just think it would be easier to be consistent with the same teacher, same book, same terminology, to really get solid on those, especially the beginning math skills. Sorry, I got something in my mouth. And so I'm making my own videos, and I'm also doing my own math tutoring business for grades 7 to 10. I'm not doing advanced math. I'm doing mostly like pre-algebra, getting ready for algebra, basic math skills that a lot of kids aren't getting in the younger years, and so they get to be junior high and they need to brush up on their math skills, and then they want to take algebra. And if you don't know certain things, then you need to go back and learn them. So that's what I'm working on, being a math tutor, as well as a teacher, as well as, just a helpful resource for parents, and to get kids at least the basics. You should have the basics up to 8th grade, all of the math skills that you need, like fractions, decimals, percents, integers, positive and negative numbers. You should know vocabulary that goes with your math skills, because if you don't know all of that, you get to algebra and you have to learn algebra plus all of the basics, and it's almost too much. And kids wonder, hey, I'm not good at math. Why am I terrible at math? It might be because you don't have a good background. You don't have a working vocabulary. If I say, what's the difference of 10 and 5? Maybe you can figure that out, or maybe not. Like, maybe you haven't worked with words and numbers enough to understand the language. So that's part of, math skills and tutoring, is learning the language. Wow, the sky is so beautiful this morning. It is really pretty. The clouds are in the sky, and then the sun is kind of like shining through. So it's really nice. And honestly, I didn't think it was that cold this morning. It says 35 on my temperature gauge, but it wasn't that bad. And, well, it's the beginning of the season. We don't have ice built up and all that treacherous stuff. Just enough to show that it's cold. We had a little dusting last night. It was really pretty. I was at my mom's house, and I drove home from her house, and it was really pretty with the snow and the street lights, and some people are putting up Christmas lights already, and it was a really nice, pretty drive home. So I hope you all are planning a great Thanksgiving, and I heard a friend of mine is going to a restaurant where they are catering at Thanksgiving. I think that's a great idea. Go to, if she's traveling and she wants to get together with her family, so let's just reserve, a bunch of seats and have someone else serve us. I think that's a great idea. But fortunately for me, my daughter does like to cook, so we're going to her house. Good morning. Hello. Thank you for coming, Jason. Yeah, Jason's a teacher friend from online teaching world, which is fun, to all the teachers that I've met through YouTube and through teaching online. And also, he's on my Facebook, and I know that he said he's going to his family. Well, he said he can go to anybody, like if your family lives close enough, you could do like what you call the progressive dinner, you know, go to one place for the potatoes, one place for the meat, one place for the dessert, and one place for the coffee. But yeah, I don't really have family that's close, so we are actually going to my daughter's, which is about an hour drive. We're bringing my mother, and she is 85, so she's still with us at 85, and so we're going to take her with us to Thanksgiving, and hopefully it all goes well, and it should be nice. Now for teacher schedule, we have today, we have school, and tomorrow we have school, and then we have off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I like that schedule. I like having the time off as a teacher, although I will be tutoring hopefully on Wednesday. I do have a tutoring student I work with 3 days a week. I have another tutoring student I work with 1 or 2 times a week, and I also read with my grandson. I read with him like for a half hour 3 days a week, and that's been a blessing because he's you know, he's at the age where he can read, but you know, he enjoys reading to me, you know, not just sitting there reading. So it gives him a reason to, you know, read to me, and I can ask him questions, and he can choose the book, and we can have fun, you know. And it's also memory. It's time I can spend with him because they homeschool, and it's time that we can spend together with technology makes that possible. So yeah, so Jason's happy to spend time with his family, and I know he's a great uncle. And I think that's awesome when I see people that really lean in to being an aunt or an uncle. I've had a lot of kids myself, so I think I've neglected the aunt position, which is, I don't really like to admit that, but yeah, there's always something, you know, when you try to do everything, there's always something you miss. So yeah, so I'm kind of adjusting because my youngest went away for Thanksgiving, and I'm kind of adjusting to a different kind of life where I get up and I don't have kids pulling on me. Sometimes I do things by myself, which I don't always prefer. But I do have lots of ideas, so I try to think about all of the ideas I have, and when I do sit down, I'm like, okay, which one do I want to pick? I'm working on a blanket. I'm working on a blanket for my granddaughter, and I started it, and I ran out of yarn. So I had to I went to Amazon to see if they had that type of yarn, and I couldn't find it. So I went to Michael's, and I found the yarn, and I wanted to pay for it with PayPal. So I pressed my PayPal and all that. And I didn't know it went through. So then I did this 3 times. So I have 3 orders of yarn. 3 orders. I'm going to have way too much yarn. So I don't know if I'll send it back or what I'll do with it. I don't know if I want that much of that color yarn, but we have it. Maybe I can make her like a king size bed blanket. So anyway, I did that this past week. So I have lots of yarn coming, and I'm not completely thrilled with it because I didn't want to spend all that money on yarn. I don't know why this person is slowing down in the middle of the lane in a highway, but okay. It was really weird. So anyway, we're on our way, and this is a straight highway to my school. It's pretty low traffic, and I just kind of want to share the weather and the beautiful scenery that we have here in New Hampshire. And I don't even know what the weather report says right now, but the sky looks like there's a lot of clouds, so maybe there's more snow on the horizon. It's definitely a beautiful morning. It's still 35 degrees. And thank you guys for coming. I am really appreciative of you coming and commenting on my live feed. I really appreciate it. It's been a few days since I've done the car chat because I've had my son in the car. And it's kind of funny that when he's in the car, I don't have a sporadic discussion for YouTube, although I do talk to him about different things. And one of the discussions I had with him recently was, you can do anything you set your mind to doing. Like, you know, you're healthy, you're smart, you're amazing, and you can do anything you set your mind to doing. And, you know, sometimes it's hard for young people to choose. And if, you know, he's my son. I like everything. So it's hard to narrow things down. And so, you know, I was just trying to encourage him to choose his path, and I will help him, and do not listen to anyone who says you can't do it. You just keep going. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but keep it nice. I'm Cindy. I'm a teacher, and I encourage kids to say the right things, do the right things, think good things, and make the world a better place. Okay, so there's no room for fighting, no room for inappropriate discussions on my live feed. Thank you. That's my public service announcement. So I was just telling my son, you know, you are amazing. You can do anything you set your mind to doing, especially nowadays. I mean, I have a friend who, she retired from art. Her name is Cherie Burlington, and she's here on YouTube. And she does collage art. I've done art with her. She was in my town. We've grown to be friends, and I love her so much. And she decided to do a YouTube channel, and she's doing amazing. And she's monetized. She's made new friends. Like, she's so busy now. She is selling things with her art on them. I'm just so impressed with her skills, and she's doing this on YouTube. Like, she can do this from her home, put things up on YouTube, make a website, sell her stuff, and just do it for the fun of it and make money. And this is what you can do these days. Now, a lot of young people, they don't want to stay home and just, you know, do things by themselves. I mean, a lot of young people, they want to see real people. They want to be out in the community, which I understand. But you could do both. Get a job where you're out in the community, and then do something online on the side to make some extra money. And I know in New Hampshire, our taxes are going up and up and up. And I just, you know, I saw some ladies on Saturday, and I saw them talking, and they're getting up in years, and they're like, you know, I've seen elderly people bagging groceries at the grocery store, or, you know, giving her friends ideas on jobs they can do, which is nice if you want to. But as an elderly person, you know, maybe elderly people, not everybody can get up every morning. Not everybody has a way to drive, or, you know, is it safe for a 80-year-old person to bag groceries at the grocery store? Is it safe for that person to drive? You know, do we really, as a country, want to encourage elderly people to work up into their 80s? It's kind of sad. I mean, want to, that's one thing, but if you have to, because, you know, that's the problem with taxes. They up the taxes, and when everybody is okay with paying those taxes, they up them again. And they will up the taxes until you bleed. And that's why I got involved in public service, because I'm like, can you please give the people a break? You know, not everybody has the ability to make more money and more money and more money and more money. And elderly people, if they have the ability to make more money, they should be able to do what they want with it, not have to pay taxes. That's my opinion. So thank you so much for the comments. WGU is. WG. I'll have to look that up. I guess we're done. So I will see you in the next one. Oh, now it's going. I don't know how this video is going to turn out. But thank you so much for your comments. I appreciate you. And I hope to come on again soon. And maybe from home or whatever, so I don't keep reconnecting. So thank you for coming, and I will see you in the next one.